Howdy folks, how's it going today? Hope you guys are all doing really good. Today we're going to take a look at this little Roland 405 guitar amplifier here today. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before. This was actually the top half of a mini stack. So what the 405 is, it has 4 5-inch speakers in it. Just little speakers, okay? And it would have had another cabinet under it that had 4 more 5-inch speakers in it. I guess the bottom cabinet is like finding unicorn teeth or something. It's really hard to find. I think most people just bought the top half and didn't buy the other cabinet. But in any case, this is a little solid state amp, and it supposedly has this tube logic technology. Pretty simple. There's no reverb or anything. It's just it's 2 channels. It has a clean channel and it has a overdrive channel as well, and just a basic EQ stack, bass, middle, treble, and it does have a presence knob over here. So let's just run through a few of the sounds here. It's pretty sweet, really, and it's quite loud for as small as this is. Remember, these are 5-inch speakers, okay? Just little guys. Little reverb would do it a little justice, but does it sound like a tube amp? No, but it's not bad though. It's better than some solid state amps I've played through. Nothing against solid state stuff, but you know, it's hard to beat that nice tube sound. But I can see where they're going with it. It does kind of have that kind of little glassy. I'm just floored by the 5-inch speakers. I cannot believe how loud this is and how much it fills the room. It's kind of cool, really. And you know, it's light, obviously, there's nothing to it. We'll get a nice close-up view of it here in a second. So this one has the slanted cabinet, you know, like a real stack would have. I have seen some other brands do these mini stacks, okay? They are really cool. And it's a lot, you know, you're not going to go play, Madison Square Garden with it or anything, but it's kind of a gimmick thing, but it's also kind of cool, because they do sound good, you know, and this one's Roland. It's got some nice, technology and innovation behind it, I'm sure. So let's just go through and check out the overdrive real quick, okay? I'm not sure if there's a foot switch in the back or a place to plug one in. We'll look that all over in a minute. I haven't had this out for a long time. I actually just found it in the corner over here. So let's see what kind of overdrive it has. Okay, so let's turn the you have a pre and post is what it is, and there's a switch to turn that channel on. So the one of them's going to be basically like a gain, and the other one's going to be a volume. So if if I turn the post down, I'll dime the pre and just crack the post. That should give us some real, you know, all it's got for dirt. So. Alright, let's do it the other way. We'll crank the post all the way and just crack the pre. Now you're going to get more clean this way, but we should start to get some like overdrive-ish tones, right? Like that. Nice. So let's just go like half and half, or like I'll put them both on 6. Maybe a little louder. Let's go up to about 8. Just going to turn the middle and treble up a little bit. I want to see if it cleans up with just turning my guitar down too. Some amps won't. This one cleans up really nice, actually. Kind of handy, really, if you can just use your volume to, you know, just sweep that with your volume pot till you find the exact tone you're looking for. It's got a pretty sweet sounding little overdrive in it. I'm not kidding you. You know? Tune. I apologize for that. I was just noodling and bending a bunch of strings here, so you know, all in all, I've thought about selling this amp actually. I think I'm gonna keep it. I really like it. I think it may even have a place in the studio sometimes. It's really quiet. Playing acoustic guitar through this is cool too. I used to take this out to my camp, which is totally off-grid and run on solar power, and this thing doesn't draw a lot of power, so it's good for that kind of stuff. I would like to find the bottom cabinet too someday, but we'll see. They're really rare. If you find them, they want a lot of money too. But so I hope you guys are all doing really good today and enjoying your day. I spent most of my day today sitting at home waiting for some doughhead that was supposed to come buy a guitar from me today. If you guys ever dealt with this Market Town thing on Facebook, what a pain. I hate selling stuff in general, but I hate doing it on those platforms because The guy started right in on me this morning. First thing in the morning, he's right on me. Are you gonna be home? I'll buy it today and da da da. Well, he started out, would I take less money? Which, you know, I get that. I do the same myself sometimes. You know, depends off. You know, it just depends if it's a good deal already. I probably won't, but if the guy's a little high on it and it's decent, I may, you know, give him what it's worth or something. But so he started in on me right first thing. Take less money. I said, actually, I think I'm comfortable with my price. You know, it was a steal. It was a nice guitar with a case. Anyway, so I told him, I was like, I won't be home till probably noontime, 1 o'clock, you know, and I'll send you a message when I get back home. No, I said I'll be home at 1. I give him my address and my phone number and told him to call me if he got mixed up or hung up or anything or lost. And you know, I said just give me a call, whatever. I said if I get home earlier, before 1, I'll send you a message and let you know that you can come earlier, right? Pretty cut and dry. And I mean, the guy had messaged me like 5 times this morning trying to line this all up. I had to take my dog to the vet and do some things, so I just kindly told him, you know, a time and the address. Okay, man, give me the big thumbs up. And, you know, I sat home all afternoon and he didn't show up, so that's what it is. You know, just pick the phone up and just say you don't want it. So I don't have to sit here waiting for you to come buy a guitar that you just tried to chisel me down. My prices are already down. If I'm selling it, I just want it gone. I'm not trying to make a fortune on it. I'm just trying to thin out and make some room, honestly. And, you know, I try to pass along a nice price to someone that, you know, I figured it was going to be a, you know, intermediate guitar, be a good price and make someone a nice instrument. I did a nice setup on it. I probably put 3 or 4 hours worth of work into it when I got it. The bridge had started to lift, so I fixed that. The frets were sticking out on the fret edges and all that, you know. The guitar was basically new. It was 20 some years old, but had never been played. It just sat in a case. So it was flawless, not a scratch on it or anything. And it's fixed right. So anyway, that was my day. Sitting around waiting for somebody. Oh, man. Maybe that's why I have so much of this stuff, is because I don't play well with, like, Marketplace or whatever that place is. So anyway, I sent him a message a little while ago and said, I'm guessing you don't want the guitar, ? And I also wrote, I really hate having my time wasted. Rock on. That's what I told him. And obviously he probably won't get back to me, and that's just as well, because if he says something ignorant, I'm going to probably say something right back that's probably twice as ignorant, but I don't want to get, that's why I hate it, you know. Now you're tied up with some idiot that you're arguing with. I'm wasting time, you know, communicating with this guy about this thing, and you know how it is. Well, anyways, I'm not trying to ruin your day, folks. I'm just not happy about that at all. I really hate that. Time is valuable, you know. At least, maybe if yours isn't, don't waste others, right? Okay, so enough about that. Sorry, I went right big deep dive down that wormhole, but You know, at least give the guy a call and say, look, I've changed my mind, I don't want it. I'd have been good with that. Whatever, you know, I don't really care. I don't even care if I sell the guitar, honestly, but I was just trying to weed a few out that are not getting played, and I'm really running out of room, so I need to make room for some other stuff, and, you know, it's just the situation I'm in. I don't want to sit home all day, though, and wait for some dipshit that don't know how to pick his phone up and give me a call, you know? God. Anyways, let's take a look at this little Roland here and make the best of it, at least, okay? This is a fun little amp. I honestly can't remember where I picked this up, guys, but it wasn't expensive. Okay, so here we go. And if I did buy it from some dude on, you know, Marketville or whatever that is, I was there 15 minutes early, guaranteed, always. So, Tube Logic, technology. Pretty basic, like I said. You got your, this is your clean volume. And you got your tone stack that works on both channels, okay? So if you kick this in, that gives you the lead, which you saw you have pre and post. You crank one, you crank this one and crack that one open. That'll give you all kinds of saturation. If you dime this one and just barely open this one up, it'll be loud but more clean, not so much grit to it. But if you put those on about, you know, 7 or 8 a piece, you got a nice rock kind of overdrive sound, which is really cool. So you can see the little speakers in there. And like I said, it's got the slant back. So there would have been another cab under it, which is cool. I would love to have that cabinet, but I don't know. I'll keep looking. Okay. Again, these don't weigh much at all. They're really light, so another good feature. Okay, let's take a look at the back. Oh yeah, I remember this now. I think I bought this from some college kid or something. He liked putting stickers on his amps. That's okay. We don't mind. Okay, so you got a headphone. And there is the external speaker, and look at that. It's got it's got an effects loop, and it does have a foot switch jack as well. And you know, this is removable, of course. I can't remember how many watts this thing is. That's what it draws, 32 watts of power. Not sure. I can't remember. Maybe I've got it written down in my book somewhere. I really haven't done a lot of research on this one, I guess, but again, it's got a cool little size cabinet. It's sitting on a PV Classic 30, which is a 112, so both the same height, a little narrower cabinet, but all in all, a fun little amplifier. So anyways, I thought I'd share that with you guys and at least recoup a little bit of the day that I wasted, that's all. Thanks again, folks, and hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't sell your stuff on Market Town unless you plan on sitting home all day. All right, we'll see you soon. Be good. Okie doke.